How you doing, YouTube? Matt Massa Beer Reviews, back with a little bit more mystery beer goodness in the form of, who the hell knows, courtesy of my boy Steven. He wrapped up these sweet, kind of tissue papery, oh look, stout, wonderful, clear tape kind of monstrosities, sent them off, and yeah, we're looking at something big, rich, and gigantic right now. I mean, look at that thing. I mean, that's thick. Here's the funny part. So, I ran out of mystery beers. And I was like, yeah, I kind of lost them. I didn't even run out. I lost like 4 or 5 of them. And I was like, I don't have any mystery beers. So a bunch of people sent me mystery beers to the point where all I have is mystery beers now. So I was like, okay, I'll do 2 mystery beers. So I only usually do 1 in a night because I want my palate to be perfect and all that kind of shit. And I'll do the mystery beer first, and then if I'm going to do other beer reviews, in this case, I'll do a couple more afterwards. There'll be non-mystery beers. So I was like, okay, I'll get this because this is probably a hazy, and then I'll do this other bottle that I assume is a big beer because it came from Kyle from No Hype Beer Reviews, and I assume it's going to be an aged monstrosity. Yeah, we end up with 2 big, huge, what I assume is 2 huge beers. Anyway, awesome wrapping. Kudos to Steven. And as far as that looks, I mean, that's thick. It poured out jet black, motor oil black. Has a little bit of a kind of what I like my coffee to look like colored head to it, but dissipated pretty quickly. So, I mean, I think we're safe at calling this a stout. It's good nose. It's got to be a Treehouse stout. It's got to be. I only say that because Steven sends me a lot of Treehouse stuff. And just the way this comes off. It's like an amaretto coffee candy stout, if that makes any sense. So it has those kind of amaretto vibes. So what are we dealing with the amaretto? We're cordial cherry, a little bit of kind of hazelnutty, stuff like that. I'm trying to think of a different, because amaretto was like a liqueur. I'm trying to think of a candy that comes off more like, I don't know what it is. Like a rum raisin ball kind of thing, like a rum raisin ball coffee stout with probably maple syrup. So it has a little bit of maple syrup vibes, it has a little bit of chocolate vibes going on in it. There's this big kind of not overly roasty kind of coffee thing, but since that beer itself is so huge and all those confectionery things are so big, it might be more roastier than I assumed based off of nose, but it definitely has those kind of breakfast stout vibes with a decent, heavily kind of sweetened portion of the show to it. So, yeah, Treehouse smelling all the way. Breakfast maple syrup kind of vibe all the way. Let's get a taste. Yeah. It's a breakfast coffee stout. It's got to be. Yeah. It's a breakfast coffee stout with maple syrup. There's that bittering astringency thing that I get that I'm super susceptible to, but everything else is so big it's not really bothering me all that much. There's a bittering from both coffee and what I believe is roast. Done and done. So, there's a lot of coffee in this. So this is definitely coffee forward. I'm going to guess this is going to be pretty much everything I already said. Again, just repeated. It's going to be a Treehouse coffee stout with their own coffee that they make now. With maple syrup, lactose. And I'm going to go like almonds or nuts or something like that. Just because... Why not? Why not fucking do it? What's the ABV in this? I think it's bigger than what I think it is. Let's just go 8.9 for the sake of conversation here. So 8.9. How the hell are we going to open this goddamn thing? I would complain about the unwrapping of mystery beers, but that would be the most first worldly of problems in the history of first worldly problems. Maybe not the first worldly, but you know what I'm getting at here. I have no idea how I'm going to wrap this thing. Anyway, let's have a conversation. So, you know how people, like, when things go... Jesus Christ, I'm going to knock everything up. When things go sideways and people, like, start, like, a petition, like change.org, I think I'm going to do that for mystery beers. That everybody has to put pull tabs on them. Which would probably make it less fun for you guys. I thought I got lucky, but I think I just kind of ripped. Oh no, I did get kind of lucky. So what do we have here? It's single shot vanilla bean from Treehouse. Man, they did not put any kind of maple syrup or anything like this in there. This tastes way different than the vanilla bean. The last time I did vanilla bean, single shot, I believe, was another mystery beer, and I believe it actually came from Steven. I think I did it outdoors when I was on a nice day during the summertime. Man, I'm destroyed the shit out of this can. Oh, there we go. Almost home, baby. Okay. It's a 6.4, man, so there you go. Coffee Milk Stout, 6.4%. Single shot with vanilla. Done and done. Yeah, I fucked that up. I mean, sure, it was a coffee stout. I got that part right, but if I didn't call that a coffee stout, I should fucking shut my channel down. So it's a coffee stout. I had that soft little lactose vibe. That's vanilla. I'm okay with that. Or milk stout. What am I saying here? Duh. I said more milk stout than vanilla, but there's milk stout and vanilla in here, so I'm okay with that part of the show. But the fact that there's no kind of maple syrup in this is absolutely bonkers. And the fact that I went, what did I go, almost 2 percentage points bigger on this than what I thought it was. I thought it drank a little bit low, but based off of the sweetness and based off of everything else, I thought it was going to be a bigger beer. I mean, it was Treehouse all the way. It's probably the only saving grace I can sit here and talk about with this kind of mystery beer is that it tasted exactly what I've had from Treehouse before. I did not think it was going to be single shot. Otherwise, I would have called it out. On the bottom here, it says the Thrilla with vanilla. Oh, shit, this is old as fuck, too. This is even funner now. Holy shit, this is a year old. Say, what, son? Over a year old, technically. This is can 4/17/19. This held up amazingly well. The way the coffee comes off in this, both in the nose and in the taste, absolutely fantastic. Steven, this is a freaking... I mean, listen, you know, the shot series, double shot, single shot, always a welcome addition to any beer mailbox I get. But to get one that's aged like this and be able to go into it and try it and stuff like that is super duper awesome. This is very, very fun, man. Very cool. Yeah, year old. Absolutely fantastic. Yeah, does not suck. Let's put it that way. It's definitely sweet. It's definitely a breakfast stout, but no shit, Sherlock. When you buy this beer, you know what you're getting. That's what you're buying, and that's what you hope to get. And you're getting it. Not only you're getting it, but it'll hold up over time. I mean, most people will kind of be like, the coffee's going to go away. The coffee's going to go away. I'm not going to sit here and say it was a 2x4 to the face of coffee, but it was readily apparent it was a coffee beer. The only thing I would knock it is that little bit of subtle astringent thing that I get from darker beers, but that's me being more susceptible than the beer having an issue, I think. Yeah, absolutely fantastic beer. And super fun mystery beer. I did not peg this for being old by any stretch of imagination, so actually to dive in to the bottom of that can and see that it's over a year old now is really cool. There you go. Is it one of the better coffee stouts that I've had as of late? Yeah, even with it being a year old, it's eking up towards the top. If not towards the top, I mean, it's not the top, but eking up there. Let's put it that way. Value and availability, I forget what they pay for these. Treehouse people, let me know what's what and leave you with if you like what would like this. If you like coffee stouts, you like vanilla, you like breakfast stouts, this is going to do you all the proper because this is kind of one of the, not necessarily this particular can is Mount Rushmore status, but the shot series, the single, double shot, triple shot series from Treehouse is on that Mount Rushmore when it comes to these kind of breakfasty stouts, or coffee stouts, I should say. So if you dig that, you'll dig this. There you go. Another review in the books. Another mystery beer in the books. If you dig mystery beers, you can comment about it down there. If you dig them so much, you can actually email me, matt@massivebeers.com or massivebeers@gmail.com. Either way, it'll get to me. If you feel like sending me some mystery beers, you're just saying, hey. If you want to check me out doing the social media stuff, just type in Massive Beers. If you want to see me doing podcasting stuff, talked to Dean from Treehouse before, no biggie. You type in Beer Massif. See it right there. And hopefully, you guys enjoyed the review. Hopefully, you're enjoying a little mystery beer right now, and hopefully see you next time. Cheers.